This should be played at high volume.
This is the podcast of beats, and their whole team is complete. They feeding the streets, other people can't compete. Shit, you got Carlo, got Kenny, got Papa, got Uncle. You cannot forget Malik, and you got Ski. Yeah, the whole roster elite. They bringing the heat every week.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bomba. As you can see, Malik's not here today, but we got a special guest. We'll say what's up again to the people.
People's champ. Hey, how you doing? My name is I'm Mira, guys.
For our conversationalists, you have seen Mira on a previous episode. She was here for anime, but this time she's here for media and entertainment. So let's get entertaining, guys.
Ooh,
I feel like
y'all got me nervous.
Hey, what you nervous for?
I don't know what y'all gonna talk about.
I didn't give you like a synopsis of what we're talking about today, like a little short.
You said dating. That's about as.
Yeah, we're talking dating.
That sounds like
today.
Kenny.
We're talking
That
dating.
sounds like Kenny.
Yeah, I say that sounds exactly
And
like Kenny.
mind you, I tell y'all, let me know who the person is that's talking to me on that page. Y'all never do.
My bad. I should have told you. It was me. It was me.
Okay. So about dating.
That's finna be fun.
So this is how we're gonna start off. The first question I have to discuss: do y'all think social media is like ruining modern dating?
160%.
We're gonna test it out first. It's not off.
See, that's a woman with some common sense on her shoulders.
Oh wow, that's how you gonna start?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Okay.
No, I want to hear your answer before I give my answer.
I mean, nah.
Mira, explain why you say yeah.
Say yeah, because if we subtract the fact that people was getting dog walked, men and women back in the day, because they didn't play that with each other, but you had to actually get courted. So like I feel like social media has so much easy access, and it's easy for people to believe that like they have a connection to you through social media, when in fact that's not the case. Then everybody wanted to mimic instead of pay attention to what that person likes or what that person wants to do. So I feel like it's terrible now.
That's facts. I agree with you 100%. What about you, Bomba?
No, I think she said it perfectly, man. 160%, specifically that extra 60%, because it's actually crazy. I think one of the biggest problems now is that people take things online too seriously. Like, what I mean by that is that, like, not everybody that's speaking online or having an opinion is actually qualified to, Some people speaking about things because either they want clout or they want a paycheck, or like we're doing right now because it's a topic on the podcast, you feel me? But I'm not necessarily qualified to tell you about love. These red pill accounts are not qualified to tell you about love. And whatever these girls be also listening to, sometimes these people you wouldn't trust in your real life. So why would you trust to take advice from them online? Like you got to find better sources to listen to and better, like they're professionals. If you genuinely have a problem with love or whatnot, go to that. But I feel like people just, because now you can relate to certain emotion when you're reading certain stuff online, you just subscribe to whatever ideas that person is presenting you, and you build your whole personality around that, and it's just corny. So there's like those two extremes going between those two genders, and it's just been going on forever, and it's tiring. So 160% is affecting us like crazy.
What about you, Carlu?
I mean, I think they both said it perfectly. I think they both stole my answers. But no, ultimately, yeah, no, I think social media has ruined just the concept of dating overall. Honestly, it's a win-lose for women and it's a lose-lose for men, especially on the men's side because why you looking like that?
Cause I don't know what's gonna come out your mouth. Just go ahead.
But no, why I say it's a win lose. So let me start with the women's side. Why I say it's a win lose for women because the things that you see on social media as far as relationships is very pro women. You feel me? But it could offer some toxic, I don't know, just the toxic undertones overall. And so that's why it's on a lose situation. But for men, it's a lose lose because like I don't know. It's almost as if you're not doing for your woman what you see another man do on social media, then yeah, it's a lose lose situation. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's like I mean, for example, if you see somebody that's making seven figures and they paying all the bills, they take care of their woman hand and foot. All they gotta do is stay at home. They don't even have to drive themselves most of the time and then like you making 25,000 a year and people are expecting you to replicate that. Like that's just
25?
and look that's what I'm saying. Like if you aren't able to replicate that, people don't care that you make 25K a year. People don't care, you feel me, that you don't have the same resources as that person. They expect you, hey, you're a man. This is how you're supposed to treat your woman in a relationship. This is how you're supposed to take care of your woman. If you can't take care of your woman, you feel me, like this man can, you don't deserve a relationship. If you make under a certain, dollar amount a year, you don't deserve a relationship. Like it's a lose lose situation for all men. Straight up.
You got something to say, Mira?
Just a little bit, if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead. I'll go after you.
Um, I will agree with you that dating in general has turned into a very transactional ordeal. I don't think that it's a win lose for women. I don't think that it's a lose lose for men only. I think it's a lose lose for both because men obviously I'm talking about they take you to STK happy hour at 10 p.m. from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. and just based off that they want some coochie. From you talking to them online, I have responded to people in my inboxes just saying thank you to compliments. And later on, I've got talked to by guys that I've talked to, like, yeah, so you talking to this guy? He over here telling people you telling him thank you. And it's like, hey, yo, it became all of that. Yeah, yeah. He said, y'all finna freak. Who? The devil's a liar. But what I will say is, like you said, a lot of this social media stuff, these ladies, they seeing these men. And these men 9 times out of 10, if they make it as much as they making, they done did something back way or they done did something the right way. And you sitting up there talking to 21-year-old Pookie and Ray Ray on the block, asking them why they can't afford no steak and lobster in Peru. Can they get there? Can they can they get there? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just think it's a lose lose for everybody right now.
So I feel like all of y'all combined was pretty much my answer to this. I will go back to saying like I don't think us as human beings are supposed to have this much access to other people and be all in their business as we do. Um, like you got to think about it. Back in the day, you would never be able to see this many people around the world just by opening your phone. So there's like different relationships, different experiences that you just would not see just because you didn't have access to it. Um, and when I say that is pretty much how y'all said like people comparison is a thief of joy, and if you lose your joy in a relationship, you lose a relationship. So because you're comparing what you have versus something that you've seen online, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose out on it because, like y'all said, it goes both ways though. Men can compare what other women do for their men versus women can compare what another man does for another woman. It's not just one direction or it's reciprocated. It's reciprocal. Um, so I don't think us as human beings were ever meant to have that much, knowledge of other people's relationship, especially on social media, because there's two things. It's a lose-lose situation in this front. Either you're gonna see somebody complaining about the significant other, and you're just gonna say, "Oh, I would never want that anyway." But then you're gonna see somebody else who's doing a lot for their significant other, maybe something that's outside of your means, but your partner's gonna say, "Oh, I want that." Or you might get the rare occurrence where you can say, "Oh, I'm glad my partner doesn't do that," and that makes me appreciate them more. I don't see that. I don't see that alternative as much as I see, comparison in the negative though. I see a very rare case with like, "Oh, I'm so glad my man doesn't do this," or "I'm so glad that my girl doesn't do that." So that's one, and then two. I feel like people neglect the fact that when they're watching other couples on social media, they neglect the fact that there's a whole bunch of stuff that they don't post online. So people always see the take what is posted online as face value, and then think that that's all the relationship is. It's only trips out the country. It's only buying flowers. It's only these home cooked meals. It's only these whatever that goes on in a relationship when it could be crazy stuff in the
Them
background.
ladies be posting all that. Don't be telling nobody they a sex worker. So
Hey,
here we are.
here we are.
Get up off of social media, y'all. Touch grass.
Touch some grass. But did I have anything else I want? Did anybody else have anything they want to bring up about social media and dating?
I just think I just think everybody needs to go touch some grass because social media is like really taking it there for people, like
I, yeah,
dating
I
wise,
forgot that
like
too.
even in terms of like let's just say like y'all have to be on social media for y'all jobs. Not going in on y'all in that type of way. Don't even start.
No, no,
Don't
no.
even
I'll
start.
make the face. I remember I was asking about sound effects a little while ago. That's because
Uh-huh.
people are donating on TikTok right now. We got some
Oh, I was
We got
gonna say
10
I wasn't
GGs from Vert. We got a
even
heart
finished.
from V-Ski. We got 5 more GGs from Vert. Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Appreciate my boy Vert.
Beastie.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for the
Appreciate
roses.
y'all.
But yeah, like y'all, I know some women that are not mature enough to handle somebody that has a social media presence. Cause now it's like, okay, a lot of my homies that do social media and do streaming and stuff like that, and they get in the numbers that they get, obviously that comes with attention, whether you're a man or a woman. And so, like, I know women that lose their mind about little stuff like that. And it's like, you can't be pressed about that because it's the same as a man being in your inbox and you don't want them. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like social media just make it such a thing. Oh, if a man like this picture, then it's a problem. Oh, if a woman twerk over here, then it's a problem. It's like it's just always a problem. It don't seem like
Mm.
nobody happy on there, boy.
Yeah, nah.
I'm
That's
saying,
another thing I forgot to bring up that social media also brings about problems that also didn't exist, like liking pictures. Like why'd you just like his picture? Why'd you just like her picture? And
because
it
because
opened
it's fucking Rihanna. I'ma like her picture every time she posts something. She don't make music no more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just went to another place. My bad.
a man got PTSD.
Somebody did something to you about Rihanna. I
No,
know
let me. I'm gonna
Hey,
go. I'm gonna go back
but
and mute myself.
what I like Mira talks mentioned like DMs, like men don't just need your girl's phone number no more, talk to her. Or vice versa, women don't need your man's phone number to just talk to him. Sliding the DMs is very accessible, very easy. Just giving somebody a compliment, and like Mira said, just saying thank you could be too much for some people. So I mean, it has its pros and cons because you have access to more people to open up your pool of your dating pool. But once you are dating somebody or have a boyfriend, girlfriend, it can cause a ton of other issues that did not previously exist.
It's honestly all about. I feel like we gonna go over solutions in a minute, so I'm gonna wait to say it.
Now we ain't gonna know no solutions. We only want
He
problems
said
here.
it's only the
Okay,
problems.
okay. It's only the problems. Okay, let me.
another problem be that 50-50 conversation. I'm tired of it. Black people, wrap it up.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
Facts.
Wrap it up. It's only, and mind you, I'm saying this to say, seriously, the conversations that we be having don't be making no sense at all for no reason. For no reason. When in reality, I feel like social media has caused people to believe that relationships have a certain format. And that's the only way that things should be going in that one format.
Hmm.
He needs to be paying all the bills, and you don't do nothing. Not even take care of the household. Because I know plenty that genuinely don't even know how to mop right, but are on Facebook, on social media every day. Oh my God, these niggas ain't got no money. These people can't do nothing for me. Da, 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 da. Bruh, do what's for You do what's for you. If you know that your man work a certain allotted amount of hours and maybe he get paid a little bit more than you, then why not pay the Wi-Fi bill? And you don't want to pay most of the bills. Pay the Wi-Fi bill. Pay a little Shelly bill. Do something.
Facts.
Now, if he got it like that and he adores you and he would like to pay for absolutely everything, then great. But what I will say is help a nigga out.
Facts.
Hey,
Out.
The 50-50 conversation is just it's another lose-lose situation because you can be going 50-50 and say and it's social media. Just say y'all talking about it in the comments on the shade room and stuff like that. You could be like, oh well, me and my girl 50-50. Oh, this nigga's a loser. You got
yep.
100,000 people coming at you. This nigga a loser. He broke. He can't pay for it. And then on the other side, it's also lose-lose. What about a nigga that be like, oh, I'm taking care of everything. My girl don't have to lift a finger. Here come a whole bunch of hating ass niggas. Oh, this nigga a sucker. He getting played. Like it's always
I
going.
think ultimately we just all saying how toxic social media is, and just in general, you can't win regardless of what you
It's
go through.
very toxic. And
Okay.
on the 50-50, man, I know sensible people know this already. And I remember a few years ago, a wise man named Kenneth Anton Trotter Jr. told
Bro, you put my whole government on the go say my social next.
two
Yeah,
seven
run that.
seven 534937.
Write that down.
Um,
Write that down.
but no, a wise man once told me, man, you have to ultimately do what works for you in your relationship, bro. It doesn't matter if you make more of the money. It doesn't matter if the girl make more of the money. At some point, if somebody's not super rich, y'all need to work out a percentage basis. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, do what works for y'all's relationship and make sure y'all building together. Thank you, Kenneth
That
Anton Trotter Jr.
That's right, Junior.
I had to double down, bro. It was already out there.
sir.
I feel like, bro, honestly, that's not just the solution to the problem with social media. That's just a solution to happiness. Like, if you, at some point, like a lot of people that are happier now, like, that's why I'm not mad at some of the bros that I just randomly disappear. Because if you're in a relationship and you genuinely want to nurture a family and you kind of feel like you got to disconnect for that, I support that. Because sometimes that's necessary. Like, you have to cut off a little bit. Like, maybe we still over here clowning and shit, like we say, like trolling. And sometimes, like, that might be fun. That's not healthy if it's like too piled up. When you have real deal problems, you don't need a nigga that ain't got nothing going on over here, just yapping in your ear or potentially influencing you. So when, like Kenny said, when you have access to that variety, like before, that's like probably why marriages lasted so much before, because you don't know what your neighbor got going on, even like let alone the people in the village. You know what I'm saying? So you always focus on your problem. Like when there is a problem, it's a problem between us. We are dealing with it first before I even get to consult somebody else. But like nowadays, when you get a problem, you might go online. And just because you relate to something too doesn't mean it's right. Because sometimes like you might have a feeling, like you might be angry. You go online, another girl is angry. She posts something online and you see it, and then like now you're just like, oh, I relate to what she's saying. Just because you relate to it does not necessarily make it true. It's just like right now, maybe you're in that state where that just makes all the sense, but because y'all vented the same shit. However, now y'all taking it into reality. Niggas doing the same shit over there. It's like it's as men specifically for the niggas. It's a lot of men that when they get that one specific breakup, they make it their whole personality that they just like lost that one. And then now you hit the gym, you hate girls, and you just like about some handle chase shit and like get your money, fuck everybody. I'm just like, bro, you think that's your whole personality? And then that just doesn't stop there because regardless of who you are, you just keep that anger built up in you. You grow up with that. You get to 40, 50 years old, now you got to unpack all of that shit. And that's where we struggle. Because now like you have trauma that you're going through at an early stage when you're dating, and then you carrying that trauma that's causing more trauma when you're maybe like at the age to be a parent, and then now you're passing that shit on.
To add on really quickly, I apologize. I do not agree with not letting nobody know what's going on. I agree with not letting social media know what's going on in your relationship. And I say that because a lot of times, especially in the Black community, but it derives from a lot of the slavery that came, they had to sit there and make us be quiet in regards to if there was someone else that was from up north, and let's just say that they weren't necessarily as racist or racist at all. It was very hush, hush, hush. So that has seeped into our lives in a variety of ways. And I feel like that's why a lot of issues happened back in the day, because it was just so keep it on the hush. Everything is always let's sweep it under the rug. I agree wholeheartedly about not taking it to social media. Because if anybody, whether it be a man, woman, dog, child, have a problem with me and you take it to social media, your next bet is to take it to God. Because I'm not talking about it no more. You talked to the people you wanted to talk to, which was obviously a whole bunch of people you did not even know like that. Let's just say you do know some of your Facebook friends, Instagram friends, like 100 people. They could never understand what we go through on a day-to-day basis at all. Everybody has their own personal feelings. So now, like he said, you got people chiming in, and man, meanwhile, you just got a little attitude. You just want to share a little something. And now everybody piling in like, oh yeah, I knew he wasn't treating you right. Oh yeah, I knew she wasn't Jack Diddley Squat. Forget her. No, please do. Talk to somebody who has sense. Don't put it on social media, people. Do not put it on social media.
I mean, the unfortunate reality is, even if y'all argue or whatever, if y'all break up, it's over with. Everybody gonna know, because 9 times out of 10, if you've been in a long-term relationship,
That's
y'all got
different
pictures.
though.
Y'all got pictures posted. The second
So
them
even
pictures,
if you break up, you ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. You can say what you want to say. I personally never say when I'm together or when I'm single. I never state that a day in my life. You will know if you see a brother or a sister. That is it. That is all.
hey,
If you don't see them no more, then oh well. But why would you be asking anyway? Because the people that needed to know.
you always gonna get that, oh, what happened? Somebody gonna ask.
That's fine. What you answering them for? Well, I would literally ask them like, how does this benefit you? By you asking me this, by you gaining this information of what's going on with me, how does this benefit you?
Well, if they trying to be next.
Oh,
Damn.
That ain't the way to do it, by trying to backdoor somebody, trying to be slick. Because you know what come after that? A lot of times, specifically, no offense, with men that I be seeing, oh man, I always knew that he wasn't gonna do this, man.
Ah, you dirty Mackie.
You know, now you pillow talking. Now you
Can't
trying to
be
damn the
dirty
next
Mackie.
person to try to get. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand it.
Shit.
whole time you and bro finna go hoop tomorrow. Like,
Man,
Facts.
I done seen it all. I done seen it all. It's feisty out here.
Now
Feisty
that we
and feisty.
now that we got the blood flowing, let's get to the real topic. So
Oh my
The
God,
was that not
real
no.
the real?
topic.
Was
This
that not
wasn't
the real
it. This
topic?
wasn't it.
it was a good warm up,
What
good
the fuck?
icebreaker,
This nigga text
getting on
message was a
topic.
lie.
Icebreaker.
Why?
It was a good, icebreaker, good warm up to the main
Oh,
topic.
goddamn
It's a little
iceberg, nigga.
game that I've been
Bomba,
seeing played
Bomba,
on
I ain't
on
That
said
was
this
a
in a
fucking iceberg. He said icebreaker.
Bomba, I ain't said this in a while. But remember when I used
It's
to
some
say all the
bullshit.
time whenever Kenny hosted, I'm scared. This is one of those moments.
Oh, you might should
Definitely.
be, honestly.
Yep, turn
I,
it
I,
off.
I could understand the sentiment now, because what?
Yeah, it's about to get spooky.
Yeah, it's about to get spooky. But so I've been seeing it's with the rise of social media and relationships on social media, there's been a whole lot of terms thrown around, um, princess treatment and bare minimum. So guess what we're about to do, guys? I'm gonna ask Bomb and Carlil, I'm gonna ask y'all certain things and ask if it's princess treatment or bare minimum. Y'all gonna give your answers one at a time, and then we're gonna get our answer from our local woman here, Mira.
Oh, look at
If it's bare minimum or princess treatment.
She's now
our
part of
local woman is
TSC.
actually
She
crazy,
is
bro.
TSC's local woman. That is your role.
Local
So
woman.
Hey,
crazy.
put that in your bio.
Local woman. Got it.
You know what? Next time we have some mirror, there you go. That's what go put hashtag.
I gotta tell
Local
Rengoku
woman.
to watch you, bro, because I don't know. I
What you
don't
mean?
know.
We're only men here. We need a woman for this. You can't do this with just men.
I agree, but I just feel like I'm getting set up. Yeah, they finna talk about me so bad, cause baby,
Nah, no, they not.
the standards is high, and really they not high. It's just high for today.
That's
So
fine. That's okay. Women are, that's okay. I'm gonna say this before we get started. Both men and women are allowed to have standards. So for what some men say is princess treatment is his standard, women are allowed to have their standard what princess treatment is. But we're gonna get into all of that right now.
God dang.
But I'm gonna get back on screen. There you go. All right. We're gonna start simple, then we're gonna spice it up as we go along. Don't look so afraid, Carlil. All right, so the first scenario or first question is princess treatment or bare minimum? Opening up doors for the woman that you're with.
I'm
Carlil, is
bare,
that princess treatment or bare minimum?
That's the bare
bare
minimum.
minimum.
Mira, bare minimum?
it's the bear.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Yes, sir.
We
Okay.
all agree for
We
what?
all agree.
Okay.
For once.
For now.
All right.
Carlil, honestly, like you're walking on thin ice anyway, so please, okay?
Come on, bro. I got ice skates. Let's do it.
Walking on the roadside of the sidewalk with your woman. Bare minimum or princess treatment?
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum if you're a gentleman, unless you're a dickhead.
All right, Mira.
Bare minimum.
Okay, cool. We got to be 2 for 2. All right.
Okay.
You and your girl at the movies or somewhere and it's cold in there. She didn't bring a hoodie, but you got a jacket on. Do you take your jacket off and be cold and give her a jacket? Bare minimum or princess treatment?
Bare minimum.
Bare
Mira?
minimum. Ken, where are you getting these from? Huh?
Oh, just wait. We about to get there. Okay, that was the one. Okay, how about this? How about this, gentlemen? We're gonna take it up a notch. You got 3 low tier. We're gonna take it up just a tiny notch here. Okay. You and your girl buying her flowers just because. Not it's not anniversary. It's not her birthday. You just buy her flowers because just because. Is that princess
Bare.
treatment or is that the bare minimum?
Bare.
That's bare. Usually, to replace them anyway as soon as they get old. And so, I mean, that's an easy way to do them. Like you buy them, and once they get old, it's time to replace them. Feel me? They got a good 2 weeks, I think. I don't know. It's been a minute.
Okay. Mirror.
I do feel like that's the bare minimum. If the woman likes flowers, it's not nothing big to make your lady happy. Flowers be costing $6.99.
Okay. I think this is a good place to put a pause. Actually, I should have did this at the beginning. Gentlemen, what would you define? How would you define princess treatment? How would you define bare minimum?
How would you define princess? See, bro, what?
I'll give my definition.
On today's episode,
To me, bare minimum is what you would do for any woman, period. Like opening doors, it don't have to be my girlfriend for me to open the door for you. Or we don't have to be in some long term, very committed relationship for me to open the door for you. That's something I'm gonna do regardless. That's what I would say is bare minimum, just things I would do just generally.
So how you would
Um,
treat a woman in general?
Yes.
Okay.
So you would buy a flower consistently for a woman, just generally.
That's what I'm asking y'all. Like
I would.
See,
if you're
that's twisted because we're talking about relationship. Then you should be.
that's what I'm saying. So
with your girl,
if you're boyfriend or girlfriend or just dating this person.
But if you're because how the conversation is going is when you're asking, is it bare minimum of princess treatment? That's an argument within a relationship, like where that gap goes. If I'm answering generally, then I blur the line for that. That's what I'm saying. I can't like between bare minimum.
I agree with what he's saying.
You saying what the level of the relationship is?
Yeah, because it's about your girlfriend. Your
Yeah.
girlfriend versus just the general, then you're blurring the lines. It's hard to. I wouldn't buy flowers for a random girl. I would do it for my girlfriend consistently.
Thanks.
That's fair.
Could you give us an example of first princess treatment, Kenny, just so we can know
Nope.
something to build
Y'all
off
would
of?
do that
Why
for
you
me.
why you saying no?
Because this is my segment, and I ain't gonna do that. That's what the whole game is.
Bro,
I
that's
give
this
it-
was
Can
wrong
we
with
do
y'all
right
people,
bare
bro.
minimum, though?
Y'all from out south, y'all be all right. You got to keep an eye on y'all.
What you mean? I've been in two very long term relationships. It ain't me.
That ain't what I'm saying.
Hey, why?
Kenny, we need an example, bro.
Nah,
Yes.
y'all gonna give your answer when I ask y'all the question what princess treatment is.
Okay,
But
so
let's
are
get back
we
into
okay?
it.
Okay, wait. So are we? We're not speaking general, and we're not speaking if we were in a long-term relationship. So are you speaking in terms of just a couple of months of dating?
Okay, let's do this. Let's put you in a relationship. You are in a relationship with somebody for 6 months.
Okay.
This is a 6-month relationship.
Half a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is bare minimum versus princess treatment?
Okay. Got it.
Actually, I'll give you a range: 6 months to a year. That's the part. That's where you're at. 6 months to 1 year.
Are we together? Real bad.
That's
It shouldn't.
hey. See, that's what my standard. Real bad to me is not. I've been with. Look, I've been in a 6-year relationship. I've been in a 3-year relationship. 1 year ain't. It's y'all together, but it ain't nowhere near the other ones.
In a
I mean,
7-year relationship, and I think I'm speaking more so from like my age. So like
Mm.
at this age, it shouldn't take you a year to figure out
what
that
the
you
bare
want me to be
minimum
your
is.
girlfriend. Oh God,
No,
it's
she's
not.
already. You're already. Remember, you're already girlfriend. You're in a 6 month to 1 year relationship. You're already
Oh,
girlfriend.
so we. Oh, wait. So I am in a relationship. We're not just casually dating. We're
Nah,
together.
nah. This
Together.
is a 6 month being girlfriend.
Oh,
So I think in terms of a relationship, if you're with somebody from 6 months to a year, like you're already doing a bare minimum. If we're going off the examples that we've already talked about, like that's just it. Especially like it's all it does. It's about how you were raised too. I feel like as example for somebody that was raised around all. I have 5 sisters. It was just me and my mom for a little bit before my stepdad came in the picture. I mean, even afterwards, like my mom raised me a certain way on how to treat women, whether that is a friend or relationship. So I believe if you're in a 6 month to a year relationship, you're already doing the bare minimum, which is opening doors.
You
Uh,
should have been doing that before y'all was together.
I'm
right. But
saying,
that's how they got in a relationship, is
Yeah.
what he's saying, because he
I
was
didn't
doing
No,
say
it
no,
that
for
I
I'm not
other
saying.
wasn't.
I'm not.
people.
No way. I'm not saying for that for you, Carly. I'm just saying that for the audience.
Okay, okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
not you,
just
Carly.
everything that we consider the bare minimum, I feel like that's what we're already doing. It's hard to give an answer for princess treatment because I don't know what the host
Oh,
example of
it's
princess
they're
treatment is.
coming. They're coming. You just gotta come on. All right, let's get back to the game.
I do not like no light skinned bald head man. But anyway,
Who's light skinned ball? Why Shamar Moore just catch her straight? Like what? Why did Shamar Moore catch her straight?
No, that's comedy.
What?
y'all play too much.
All right,
Let's
all
go,
right,
Kanar Moore.
all right. So the next question. Next question. All right. Memorizing your girl's, let's say, Chick-fil-A order, and whenever you order your food, you just bring her some home with you. Princess treatment, bare minimum.
I
Bare
think
minimum.
I think that's bare minimum. I feel like whenever, especially if it's the weekend, y'all both at home. You feel me? If I'm going out to get food or she going out to get food, like one of us is going to call the other to be like, "Hey, do you
Hey,
want
did
something? I'm
we?
finna go here." You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't like Chick-fil-A, like they gonna ask if you want something.
Got you, Bamba.
Yeah, it's a bare minimum. I don't think that you getting food, period, and you have your girlfriend at home and you just come in with your plate, bro. Like that's not happening.
All right, Mira, I'm sure you're gonna say bare minimum.
As much as I don't like Sanji would disapprove of anybody not getting any food. So I feel like that is the
Facts.
bare minimum.
All right, we're gonna go up a notch again. Your girl comes to you and says, "I feel ugly," so you decide to take it upon yourself to book her to get her hair, nails, and feet done. Princess treatment or bare minimum?
If you can
I
afford it consistently.
Nah, I just don't be adding. I didn't say you can afford it consistent. I just gave you
No,
a
yes, I'm gonna
scenario.
say that. You can afford it consistently because at the end of the day, you still gotta be reasonable. If you cannot afford it, you're not doing it,
I,
regardless of how bad you want it. Yes, I'm advocating it.
I think that's on the line because if that's something that we're doing all the time, then you feel me. Like one, how many times does my girl think she's ugly, and then two,
This is the
is
first
it
time
like
she's ever
15?
come to you. This is the first time she came to you and she said, "I'm ugly," or "I feel ugly," or this is within the first few times she comes to you and says, "I feel ugly."
Okay, I don't. Okay, so if this is the first time, the first few times or the first time, Kenny,
It's within the first 5 times she's done it.
the first 5 times, are they close together? Yes, within 6 months to a year, that's close together. I feel like if you're doing it that consistently, it is because you're.
I said this within the first 5 times, so it gives you a range.
But you set a timeline before we started, 6 months. So you can
I
just
know, I
go
gave
like
you that. Yeah,
we
that's fine.
I don't know. I feel like that would be on the verge. You feel me? Because it doesn't. Because I would say
No, no way. Okay, well, I give
every.
one
Hold
rule.
on. Hold on.
There
Hold
is no
on.
word. You got to give either princess treatment or bare
Can
minimum.
can I finish explaining
Go
why
ahead,
it's
my
on the
fault.
verge though? I'm saying like because if you, if your girl comes to you all sad like that, feeling ugly, you're gonna want to do something nice for her. Now, it's if it's paying for hair, nails, toes, whatever, all the beauty stuff. Every time she does it, I will say that is on the verge of princess treatment. But if you're just doing something out the kindness of your heart, and it's not, you know, $1,000 plus consistently, then I feel like that's bare minimum. I feel like it could go both ways, bro.
I
I,
agree with him wholeheartedly.
I was about to say, depending on what you're showering her with, you feel me? Like it can go both ways.
Bomba.
I mean, I absolutely agree with Carlo. I just wanted to say the reason why you got to blur the line, because at the end of the day, I could be somebody that's like all about princess treatment. And for example, that's why I'm saying like, like situations matter. If I can afford it and I want to give you princess treatment, maybe when you come in and you're telling me that you're ugly, sometimes like, I'm like, yo, maybe I can give you like a little spa day, whatever. Cut your own, like cut your nails, whatnot, help you do your facials, whatnot, do it myself for you. That's princess treatment, but maybe the pockets ain't there. That's what I'm saying. Like it's circumstantial. If I don't have the money, you're not always coming to me and saying, I feel around, I'm just like, here's the money, go to the salon. If I can't afford it, maybe I have that tax bracket. You don't know.
I feel like this is where I'm gonna come in and say something. The reason I would say this is princess treatment is because this is going above and beyond. This part is going. This is not being a gentleman. This is not doing the basics like oh I'm gonna give you a hug, I'm gonna kiss, I'm gonna reassure you with words, and oh I feel you're also gonna do that, but then you're also gonna take it up a notch and say, hey, let me pamper you a little bit. I feel like once you start pampering and start like without even having to ask, she didn't ask you to pay for anything. You just did it out. You thought of it to plan
You
it. She said, I feel ugly. She didn't say, hey, can you pay for this? You said, hey, I just booked you this.
I just quiet.
And you take her to it. That's what I said. I said, you pay for her hair and nails to get done. She didn't come to you asking you to do it. I said, you take it upon yourself to schedule it and get it done.
I feel like again, I'm up here with it. So what I will say is this: I agree mainly with Carlo. I feel like if someone is trying to court me, even prior to us being 6 months of a year together, if you're courting me, then you're noticing things about me. You'll
Mm-hmm.
notice that I am a woman that likes to look nice.
Mm-hmm.
And me personally, the family that I've derived from, like, it's never not been a problem for any of the women to come up and be like, hey, babe, I'm finna go get my hair done during this week. And then they just send it immediately, like not even know. So like what I will say is if it's to the extent of what you're saying of like everything in one at one time frame, the wax, the hair, the whatever else, new outfit, whatever else, lashes, whatever, doing all of that should be princess treatment for like anniversaries. But I do feel like it should prior be already doing sporadically. I'm sorry, not doing, but done sporadically prior to that. So that it's like you build up more of an appreciation because it's like, oh wow, I know he normally gets my feet done. I know he normally gets my nails done, but he done sat here and he did the fireworks. I'm finna
Mm-hmm.
do it. I mean, well, I'm finna tweak out on him in a good way. Now I feel like that's when you know you giving princess treatment, cause she gonna show out.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If it doesn't automatically correlate, I feel like it's princess treatment. So, for example, if you go out, if you about to walk into a building, I don't open your door. You can after that date or whatever, you're like, girl, we went on this date. He didn't even open the door for me. I don't think reasonably a woman when she comes to her man and say, hey, I don't feel I don't feel too beautiful right now or whatever. If I don't think a woman's gonna complain if a man's natural reaction isn't to, or guess like either later that day or the next day plan a whole beauty day. I don't think that's the natural reaction to that situation. Like say a man, reassures you're beautiful, most beautiful thing girl in the world, shower her with love. That I think that is the bare minimum reaction to it. To go above that to okay, let me go get my girl and let her get did up so she can feel beautiful about herself. Cause it's not always about how we view our woman. Our woman has to also look themselves in the mirror and feel good about herself. So if the natural reaction, if I'm doing more than just the natural response, I feel like that's going towards princess treatment, personally.
Yeah, but me personally, I just understood it as like when you asked it, I understood it as like, for example, her coming to you and saying like, "I'm ugly, I want that" type shit.
Oh no, okay, I see what you're saying, Bumble. I was just saying that sometimes your girl comes to you and says, "I just don't feel beautiful right now." It happens. Uh,
Yeah,
that's why I think if you have the thought process of okay, even if I do think she's the most beautiful girl in the world, the next level is to make her feel beautiful about herself and to do the things that she likes for her to feel beautiful. That's I'm not doing that for just any woman. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, clearly I think you look good or whatever. Like if I made you my girlfriend, I clearly decide that you look good. That I would like to be with you. When it gets to the point where you're thinking about how to help them internally and do things without even asking to do that, I think that's you know more than just bare minimum. I wouldn't say that's bare minimum to me personally.
I feel like again, like I kind of agree with you toward the end of like the amount of energy that's put into it. So
Hmm.
like again, prior to you should be casually getting my feet done. You should be casually getting my lashes done cuz you just see that that's something that makes me happy. But in terms of someone going that extra mile, hitting up that hairstylist, "Hey, how much is your hair appointments for a wig to be put on?" And then you know where your girl like to go for the nails. Oh, okay, hey, can you set up an appointment for her feet and her hands? I feel like that's when it becomes princess treatment. Like the when the extra thought is on it and you're doing the footwork, not a woman coming to you saying like, "Hey babe, I want some money for my nails," or you just casually giving her money for the nails cuz you don't know where she going. You don't know what time she going. You don't even give a fuck. You just wanted her to get out your face.
Okay. So wait, so what you got to give it? We got to have a concrete answer, Mira. Is this princess treatment or is this bare minimum? We can't do gray
I'm
areas.
sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, I feel like if you add those extra steps, then it's princess treatment. But prior to that, you casually just giving her money to go get her feet done, her hair done. That's not princess treatment. That's bare minimum. Because I would do personally.
See, that's the thing. The prompt wasn't the prompt. The question I gave wasn't you give your girl money to go get her hair and feet done. It was the
Right.
prompt
I
is
said what you said
you said
specifically was princess treatment.
got all right, cool.
Don't get on me, lawyer boy.
No. I just want to make sure that my questions are clear. You know what I'm saying? That's all. All right. So princess treatment.
Yes.
All right. The next one I'm gonna go with. It's your girl's birthday, or your girl's birthday is coming up. You ask her what she want to do. She says, I don't really want to do nothing for real. You hear that? You be like, us men, you be like, are you sure? Like, don't tell me this. And they get mad when you're sitting here watching on TV, watching Netflix. But anyway, you don't do that, right? It's a
You
birthday.
talk about us men like all day women too. That is stressing me out so bad.
Remember, Mira, you're the last person to answer the question. I'm talking to Carlil about. I gotta give the answers first.
I be having a headache with them too when they say that, cause you know you lying. You
ladies
making
and
this harder for the both of us.
ladies and gentlemen, our local woman.
See, not a name.
Y'all don't understand what I've been
Oh,
through. How y'all gonna let Carlisle have an episode? I had an episode just then. Oh Lord. I'm just gonna forget my birthday. Ain't nothing going right. Ah! Go to Cancun, lady. Something.
I feel that.
Alright, so your girl tell you she don't want to do that for her birthday, and you solidify with her that hey, she don't want to do nothing. But you're a smart man. You don't fall for that trap.
Never.
And instead, you plan like a little cabin trip. Princess treatment, bare minimum.
Okay, a whole cabin trip though. That's two flights. That's a cabin.
Two?
That's
I'll wait for
invite.
you and her. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Or,
yeah,
or
yeah.
who?
I'm gonna send her to.
Maybe it's in driving range. They got cabins in Texas.
You said what?
They got cabins in Texas.
Okay, my
Ain't
fault.
got none in Chicago.
Yeah,
They
ain't no
booking that
cabins in
flight.
Chicago.
You ain't got no backwoods in Illinois. Well, I mean, you said Chicago specifically. My fault. Um, I
They
don't know.
got some Indiana. They gotta have some Indiana, or Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, they do.
Take a little drive.
In Wisconsin, they do. Yeah, they don't be hitting on nothing though.
Probably not.
Not really.
That
I don't.
princess treatment or is that bare minimum? I need some answers from the fellas until we get to Mira.
Right, fellas.
I'm
Almost
a,
fellas. Boom, boom.
I'm gonna go princess treatment. That's a whole trip. That's a whole trip. You feel me? Like if it was, because again, at the end of the day, like your girl could really not. She don't. She never wants to do nothing, bro. She never wants to do nothing, but she might want to do something. Like if you know that your girl like will want to go out for food, go get some drinks, you feel me? Have some friends around for the weekend. If you know that's all she want to do for her birthday, I feel like at least doing something, that's the bare minimum. Planning a whole trip, that's princess treatment.
Big Bambi.
You think Carlos said, man?
Princess treatment. All right, Mira. What's the final verdict?
Bare minimum.
That's
Look
bare
at
minimum.
look
Is
at
that a
y'all.
real answer?
Look at y'all.
Is that a real answer?
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
Oh my God. I was about to say this is crazy.
But no, look. What I will say is this. Do I feel like if I have a significant other, regardless of what it is that you're doing, it's the bare minimum to make sure again that I'm happy? Yes. But like I said prior to as well, now we got a lot of planning going on. And it's not even like it's a guy telling you, pick whatever you want and I'll pay for it. This is the man or woman going out of their way to plan it, make sure they got a rental, make sure they got the flights, make sure, so I feel like that's princess treatment.
All right. All
But
right.
for me,
So,
if y'all trying to talk to me, it's bare. So don't come over here playing.
Mira, that's wait for you. That's bare minimum for you. Oh Lord. All right. Next question. Buying your girl gifts randomly. Princess treatment or bare minimum?
Bare minimum. We got like if I'm out shopping, I'm like that'd be fire. She would look fire in that, or I know she would want that. Like that's just that. I feel like for I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I feel like for me that's just regular. You feel me? Like if I'm out somewhere by myself and like I'm shopping for myself, but I see something that she like.
What about the co-author?
Like I'm a go get that. I'm gonna get that. You feel me? And it doesn't matter if it's like small. If it's something like 800 plus. Okay, well, let me either go back home and Klarna it, or it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna still get it later on. You feel me? But it is. I think that's bare minimum. Just giving gifts randomly.
All right. Bomba.
Just a reminder, you like/love these people, so
I don't know if I love you at 6 months yet.
What
you
the
like
fuck are
slash
you
love
Oh
these
wait,
talking
people.
wait,
I
about?
mean,
wait.
I don't
Okay,
know
we
if
talking
you.
about maybe I'm
What
thinking
are
I'm
you
not I'm
talking
not in
about?
love. I'm not in love. Let me clarify. I'm not in
I'm
love
just
at
saying,
six
like
months.
that's why I gave you the like option.
What's
That you
what's
Yeah.
the
like them enough to be with
what's
them for
what's
6 to a year,
what's the difference
or
between
love.
being in
But
love and loving somebody?
It's a difference.
I
There's a
know it's a difference,
difference.
but I want to know what his difference is.
I want to know it's different too, because that was a wild statement.
Facts.
Uh, I went to in love because I don't know why I jumped to in love when I skipped over love. I love the person because I genuinely care about them. I care about their well being. Um, I pretty much care about their daily life. If I'm caring about your daily life and there's somebody I talk to every day, if I wake up and you're the first person I'm trying to talk to, last person I talk to before I go to sleep, I'm eating with you and watching TV, I'm sharing life with you at this point. Where now I love you. But in love is I will die for you. I don't want to be with anybody else ever. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I will make sure I will care about your life more than I care about mine, or I will try to sustain your life. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I would do whatever it takes. I would give you my last. That's in love.
You feel like if you were a year in, you still wouldn't be in love?
I think he
It
said
depend.
six
It
months.
depend.
Or
He said 6 months to a
I
year.
said
oh,
at
okay.
6 months you're not in love. I said at 6 months I'm not in love
At
yet.
6 months, I concur. I wouldn't be in love.
Yeah,
But
nah.
after a year,
Random
I'm
question.
asking you specifically, after a year.
After a year, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Whew.
What's the
Given
cute?
that it's a strong year, like if it's a strong, like we're not about to break up after this year, or
I
you
ain't gonna
gotta give
lie.
a little
I'm just the type
context.
of person that I'm not thinking of relationship till I'm in love. So that's why like I feel like my timeline might go jumbled up
Wait,
compared to you.
Bob, you can't have a
I'm dead
Whoa, whoa,
girlfriend
whoa,
serious.
unless
whoa,
you in
whoa, whoa,
If
love.
whoa.
you know me, what'd you say?
That's why I don't like. See, I like American men. I don't like your type of men, baby. Because I've been done
Hey,
with
I
one of y'all.
understand. If you know
I've
me,
been done
people
with
that
one of
know
y'all
me,
for
they
real.
know that like I just never date straight like people. Like it's just like
You you gotta be in
we
love to have a
eventually like
girlfriend.
maybe friends for a while to whatever.
I think what he's saying is
Don't clean
I
it up.
we 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 could be talking, we could be dating, but he's not going to make it official until he feels like he's in
We
love.
could yeah, we could talk, but I'm like I'm not yeah, I ain't
No,
like we don't have no time.
I understood that thoroughly. I said because there's a difference between dating and you're my girlfriend. That's
Right.
two
Because
different
at this
things.
Yeah,
point,
that's what
they
I'm saying.
said this your girlfriend from 6 to a year. 6 months to a
Yeah,
year.
you're not my girlfriend till I fall in love basically. Like, I date, yeah, cool.
My fault, Kenny. I feel like my question veered off into this, and I apologize. But
Listen, y'all ain't right on this. On this. Hey, y'all
I
ain't
forgot
right.
what my scenario was.
Y'all ain't right.
it was
Is this the buy gifts randomly question?
yeah. But I think we were through with that, and then I asked you a question.
No, Bamba didn't give his answer.
Oh,
I
my fault,
told
my fault.
you, yes, you're in love with size like these people. That's just common sense. I don't think you
He's sick.
can
He gonna
genuinely
kick their
like
ass
or
in the
love somebody if
trash.
you're not doing that.
I know it's somebody that put you between the wash and the dryer. I know it to be true.
Wait, huh? What happened?
Y'all know what that means. You
Put you
get put
between
between
the
the wash and
washer
the
and
dryer.
dryer?
Knock your head up against the wall, man.
Oh, because I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, personally, that's anyway. Mira, was that bare minimum or princess treatment?
It's bare minimum,
Bare
If I'm
minimum,
in
bare
Ross,
minimum, bare minimum.
I happen to
Okay.
know you like a little bulls or a little, and I see something in Ross for you. I got you. I got you, King.
All right, cool. All right, so we're getting towards the end here. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but this is one of the big ones. Planning a trip out the country. Bare minimum, princess treatment.
What's
Hey,
the
y'all,
difference between planning a cabin trip and a trip out the country?
It's a big
so
difference. If a road trip versus a flight out the country on like a resort on an island or on something like that, that's
But it don't
way different.
necessarily have to be a road trip if it's a cabin trip.
is the trip that's being planned specifically for her, or are we planning a trip together? Because taking trips together is bare minimum.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Okay,
if
so
the trip is for her, I'm gonna have her in Turks and Caicos. I done bought her new fits. You feel me? She ain't got to worry about nothing.
Princess.
That's princess
Hmm.
treatment. Feel me? So yeah, you gotta
Keep in
specify
mind,
it
are
because
you
like
also just saying specifically out of the country?
this is where I come from with dating, right? If this is my girlfriend of we had 6 months to a year. I'm also grown now with grown man money. It's a little bit different now.
You
Huh.
rich, bro.
Bob, but stop spreading this rhetoric that I'm rich.
You just basically
I
kind of said
have
it.
a
You see, you
decent
just
paying
added to
job
it.
is what I
He
have.
wanted he wanted to try to slip it in there.
I
facts.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You
I
got a
got a
lot of
big
Okay,
money.
boy
Okay,
bunny.
I ain't
you
gonna
got
lie.
it. We know
I ain't gonna lie.
you the
If
richest
you're
out
my
there.
girlfriend, it is tough when it's girlfriend 6 months to a year. Okay, so I guess I gotta give why you're going out the country. If it's the anniversary or just a because trip. This is it's summertime. It's the summer and I'm about to take vacation from work and I need a vacation from my job. You need a vacation from life. I'm booking us a flight to Bali.
So y'all decide this together.
No, we have to think about this when it comes to princess treatment and bare minimum. The woman is not involved in this at all. It's not like we're planning this together. I'm doing this. unilaterally as a surprise or just as like I'm just a man in a relationship, babe. Go get ready, go pack your bags. You about to go.
Okay, that would be because how you just explained it to you was like I need to I need to take some PTO. You thinking about yourself with the trip. Like if I'm thinking about myself too for the trip, like I feel like that's bare minimum because I feel like I'm planning the trip for us. But if this is a trip specifically, something that I want to do for her randomly, I'm about to take her out the country. That's princess treatment.
Bomba.
What you just explained, I'm gonna go with bare minimum.
He only liking these hoes, but he this bare minimum for him. Make it make sense. You go
What do
ahead
you
and
mean?
explain this
What you
one.
said?
Nothing. Go ahead, brother.
It's because the way Kenny explained it made it seem like it's for both of us. That's why he said that.
It just makes
No,
it
it's like
look
this.
like
It's
you're
like
just
as a
going on
man, but
vacation.
it
I
is
think you would
ultimately
leave, of course.
for. What do you say, Bomba? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Say that one more time.
I said, what did you say? I didn't mean to. I was answering Carly,
No, I was
but
just saying that like it just happens that you're planning a vacation. You have your girlfriend. Like Kenny said, both of y'all exhausted. Obviously, you know.
okay, I'll give more substance, I guess. You need some time off from work, but you don't necessarily need a trip out the country for yourself. You'd be cool with just sitting on the couch chilling, just sleeping in, or you'd be cool just hanging out with friends, maybe go to the bar, just enjoying not working, sleeping in, that type of stuff. That's your typical thing.
I can do that.
But
I can
because
do
you
that.
know you have a woman with you who also probably needs a break from work because she's been just as tired as you. You're noticing these things, so you say, "Hey, babe, pack your bags, take off from August 4th to August 14th. We gonna go spend a week in Bali." She ain't gonna say no. You ain't gotta ask no questions.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If she got a job, she is.
Facts.
If she got a career, she's gonna have to tell you, hold that thought, babe. Give me August 26th through September, whatever.
But also the way you started it, I'm still thinking about myself as well. If I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
like
if I'm thinking about myself, and yes, especially if we ain't taking a trip together in a minute, you feel me? You said I'm tired. I got PTO. I'm noticing but
Look
I'm
at her,
still.
stress.
I
Light
started
skin
it
distress.
off. I started it off. You started it off
can I
thinking
help you,
about
Kenny?
yourself. Go
Can I
ahead. Go
help you,
ahead,
Kenny?
Papa.
I think this is how you gotta ask it, right? You just happen to have PTO. She can also get PTO, but before that you make plans, she's just like, "Yo, I want to go to Bali? Maybe, yeah. The flight expensive. I want to go to Bali." And then maybe if you're like, "Oh, let me see," then that might be like, "Okay, that's Princess Shrimmin," because you're just doing that because
Because
you know what
now
I'm
y'all
saying?
are
Like, because she
subjugating
asked, like
dates
she brought
and
it out of
y'all
you.
are
But
figuring shit out. And now we back to you going out your way to prepare and plan for something outside of the normal.
I can't be like, "Yo, get up, package, let's go," and then be like,
Right.
"Nah, she wanted that princess. No, she just chilling."
Can somebody check the? Hold on. It look
He
like
tired
TikTok
of
frozen.
us.
You said what?
Is TikTok frozen?
So wow. Bomba, wow. What's the longest relationship you've been in, Bomba?
You said what's what?
It is
What's
bare
the
minimum.
longest
I could
relationship
hear
you've
our
been
voices.
in?
I mean, wow, I said it is bare minimum. It is frozen, but I could hear our voices.
Yeah, I can hear our voice. Still don't know why it's frozen though.
Longest, I would say 5.
Okay, okay.
That's the
That's
last
that's
one.
that's going right now?
Nah,
Okay, okay.
no
I know
Favorite.
more. I'm a
Kenny. I
monk
know
now.
Kenny got a wife.
Who?
I'm
You,
a monk.
a girlfriend?
Just a heads up. I gotta end the live real quick. For people watching on TikTok, we're gonna be right back.
People watching on TikTok, my head in that position, does it look big? Please tell me it don't look big.
Bro, what?
Is my gap out on TikTok? Tell the truth, Shane the devil right now, bro.
Y'all funny as hell, bro.
I'm gonna be so sick. Oh,
Shut
they gonna be like her boobs big, but that fat ass gap fatter.
the fuck
Why does
up.
it keep freezing on TikTok? What's up with that?
Hey, we had 80 live viewers though.
Yeah, what up to 8 and 0?
Let me do this.
There you go, Kenny. W Tech guy. I always believed in you.
I'm
Somebody
trying,
got
bro.
to.
This shit being weird. Here we
So
go.
it's only on TikTok though.
You said what?
Is it only frozen on TikTok?
It's only frozen. TikTok's the only one I ended.
Okay.
Bro, I swear TikTok hates us, bro.
OBS
Like
is
niggas.
crashed. Are y'all still here?
Hell
Yeah.
nah.
Bro,
I'ma go.
OBS, everything just crashed.
There's no way, bro.
What?
Everything is a unit? Seriously?
Like OBS just crashed.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Bro, L Tech guy, bro.
I hate this nigga.
Hell,
L Tech
he
guy,
just
bro.
said.
Oh shit. Kenny's porn stash just came up.
What?
Yeah,
Kenny,
it's on
bro.
YouTube.
I
Kenny,
hate
bro.
this nigga, bro.
Close your tab, bro.
This nigga really had me confused. Like, what?
Mama, did you see that nigga had a Pornhub login?
I
He
hate
just
these
asked him
niggas,
to
bro.
log out. He
Why
just
y'all
asked him to,
trolling
he
me?
just
Excuse
asked him to
me?
log out.
Why y'all trolling
Is
me?
that Donald Trump? Bro, what?
What kind of shit you into?
Y'all niggas is funny, bro. But Mira, to answer your question, I am currently a
I'm
free
out your
agent.
business. I'm way out your business. I'm finna zip it up for almost the remainder.
I was like, you. All right, we good everywhere now. I think TikTok is
Wait,
starting up.
we back live.
Yeah,
Oh,
TikTok back live.
Oh, okay, let me shut up then for real.
Everybody check. YouTube is fine.
oh hell.
Yeah.
edit
Carlil, edit that out, please.
that out. Edit that out. Edit that out. I got you.
Bet.
Maybe.
I mean, it ain't gonna change facts, so. All
Well,
right, back to the topics. Back to the topics.
Back to the topics.
Mira is planning a trip out of the country, not for yourself, but more for your significant other. Is that princess treatment or bare minimum?
Why did it take him 5 times to ask the question right?
you gonna let them talk about you like that?
For me to address it would mean I have to care about what he said.
I'm saying you ain't gotta care, but you did finally ask it right.
Ooh, to answer your question, to me, it wouldn't matter whether it was down the street or out the country. That's a bare minimum if we're together.
Bare minimum. So he buys your flight.
I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding, but overall, what I will say is, again, it's the amount of extra effort that's going into it that would make me feel like it's princess treatment. But as someone who can, if I felt like getting up this weekend to go out of town, and I do mean somewhere like Hawaii even, I can go. So
are you saying if you could do it for yourself, it's not princess treatment?
I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, yes, but again, it's more so the thought that counts. So again, them going out of their way to do everything, like I think that that's cool. I think that that's princess treatment, but it's more so like what Carlil said. Like I'm more of a percentage of me personally leaning towards bare minimum, but you know, for a lot of people, it's a lot. A lot of people haven't experienced that. A lot of people haven't gotten treated right, even to the extent of hell getting taken to Miami. So I can understand how that would be, like princess treatment to a lot of people. I really could, especially in this. You know what? I'm switching because baby, we is in a recession. That's a princess treatment. Never mind. I take it back. I take it
Active
back.
recession.
I was
Very
about to
active.
ask you, so for your relationship and your standard and your bare minimum in your relationship, if you aren't dating a man who could take you out of the country on just a general basis, like more like regularly, that's bare minimum.
Um, I mean, I can do it.
You can go out the country regularly.
I'm not gonna be no Kenny on her acting like I got all the bread. But what I do know is if I happen to want to jump up and go to
Wait a
Hawaii
second.
on Friday, I can.
Wait a second.
You heard her, Kenny.
No,
Don't do this.
we're not gonna let that slide, Kenny.
Let her continue.
But I worked hard for my career. I just so happened to luck up with a great black boss. You know what I'm saying? So I literally just don't have to do nothing but tell him like, hey, I don't want to come to work. I'm not even gonna be here like in the beginning of New Year's when it's like gonna be super packed and my doctor's like, have fun, be safe. And I'm gonna be gone for a week. That was just me and my homegirl, excuse me, Uno, one. So I do strongly feel like, fiscally speaking, at the age that I'm at, I would prefer for you to either meet me, or if you're not there, which is very understandable because everybody doesn't have, like the networking that I was blessed to be able to have. If you're not doing something in order to work towards that, then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
We changing the question. I said your standard is you have to date a man who is able to afford to take you out of the country regularly.
Regularly, no.
So this is what I'm saying.
I don't have to necessarily. She don't have to necessarily, but
okay, yeah. What I'm saying is, for me, what bare minimum means is something you should be doing on a regular. It's the bare minimum. You should be doing this. You should be doing this. Period. Like this is the bare minimum.
But I feel like you're putting emphasis on where we're going because you keep saying out the country, right?
That's the problem. That's the question. We're going out the country,
right? And I get that, but I do feel like, again, if we were talking about earlier planning a trip, regardless of what it is, then like planning a trip in general to me is like, if you go, it depends on if, like they said, are we doing this as a unit? Because if it's a unit thing, then it's a bare minimum. Because now you know what I'm saying. But if it's a surprise, like y'all said, and like I said, if they have to do extra stuff, go behind my back, you kind of sneaking it on me, surprising me, like, hey, boo, here you go. Then I do feel like that's princess treatment because it's not like, it's not like you'll do that for somebody 2 months in.
Exactly. Okay. Carlo, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I ain't say nothing.
You better not say nothing. I mean that.
Nah, I didn't say a damn thing. I ain't say a damn thing.
All right, so I think I got one more.
Okay, Big Kenny.
Princess treatment.
Big rich Kenny. Big lawyer, big dollar sign Kenny from 63rd. He don't play.
That nigga K dollar sign.
If I get robbed after this episode, it's y'all fault. I just want y'all to know this.
Hey man,
I'm doming y'all, and that's
I keep that thing on me, so it's all right.
Look, I wasn't on this episode with you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Play it safe.
But princess treatment or bare minimum?
Why you smirking?
Who?
You evil. Why are you smirking?
Who's evil?
You were smirking. You are evil though.
All right, look.
You fucking villain.
Princess treatment or bare minimum? Taking your girl on a shopping spree with a minimum dollar amount of $1,000.
Princess treatment. Do we do this often?
If you can, you spend $1,000 off.
Carlin, you the rich one?
Carlin's the rich man. Y'all heard it first. Carlin is the rich man.
Hell no. Look.
Oh no, Bamba been quiet as hell, and you know them the ones though. Them be the ones.
Them be the ones for what?
With the coins. And you over here talk about how you don't be loving hoes.
You ain't see me with my missing tooth. You talking about the coins, please?
You the one with the coins, baby.
Yeah, please.
You said every time I talk, I whistle.
I was featured.
That ain't right.
Okay.
That ain't right.
He the one who brought he brought.
But you gonna repeat it in front of company?
Hey everybody. But Okay, we need to get back. Let's get back
Bare minimum
solidified.
princess treatment. Bare minimum
Get
princess
back
treatment.
solidified. Kenny
All
is the
right, but
only
actually, I'm dropping it. Minor shopping spree, $500.
princess treatment. I'm gonna speak from my personal uh my personal funds, my personal bank account. If you want a $500 shopping spree every 2 weeks or so like that, look, I can't do it, and I'm not gonna do it. Um, your original question was 1,000. That's even worse. You feel me? I
Even
just
worse.
that's even worse. Me personally, I think that'd be. I think taking your girl on random shopping sprees, no matter the amount, is princess treatment. Now, princess treatment is not necessarily bad if you can afford to treat your woman like a princess. It just depends on a man. It depends on a relationship. You feel me? So, but I will say it is princess treatment. If you take it on, because that's different from an example of that I would consider like bare minimum is just one of the scenarios we said earlier. Like you going out either by yourself or with your girl, and you see stuff she'll like, and you buying it for her right then and there. Because that's necessarily like a random day y'all going to the mall together, you're not going to spend $500 on your girl on a random day. You feel me? But if it is your mission, your duty to spend 500 plus on your woman, uh, every time y'all go out shopping, then taking on shopping sprees, yeah, that's princess treatment. But again, me and Bomba are not K dollar sign over there. You feel me? I'm pointing this way.
Bruh.
Hopefully when it posts on YouTube, it's pointing the right way. But yeah, we not this nigga. This nigga can do
Can't
that.
tell.
Me and Bomba can't.
I
Well,
can't
I don't know
tell.
if Bomba can. I can't.
Bomba princess treatment or bare minimum?
Princess treatment, man. Just to clarify, you said 500 every 2 weeks. That's what you said,
I
right?
didn't say no. Carlil
Every
added that.
2 weeks would have
Carlil,
been bam.
yeah, Carlil added that every 2 week part. I said taking your
So
girl
what's
on
the
a
what's the what's
random.
because you be giving us a
Bamba,
rate.
Bamba
What's the
know he
rate?
could do it every 2 weeks. That's why he's sitting up there quiet. Big Bunny Bamba.
What I'm saying is, I don't want y'all to think that any of these things that you're doing are things that you do often or all the time. It's just that every now and then you might, plan a trip. You might pay for nails here and there. You might. These are just. These aren't things you do regularly all the time.
They're sporadic.
If you're just saying
Yeah,
like
sporadic.
just if you're just saying like something that might happen every now and then, like maybe because a birthday might come and you might do that. You know
No,
what
no.
I'm
Okay, so
saying? Like,
this when you're doing it, it's not for any major occasion. It's just a random occurrence. Like I said, it's random occurrences. It's not, oh, her birthday coming up, let me take her shopping. It's not, oh, her anniversary's coming up, I'm gonna take her shopping. It's a random Friday afternoon. You're like, let's go to the mall, and you just let her buy whatever you want.
regardless of how often it's happening, it's princess treatment because it's a choice that I'm just making just to that's that extra. It's just you just want to shop. I just want to give you money to go splurge, regardless of what it is. Like I feel like it's princess treatment.
All right, Mira, this princess treatment or this bare minimum?
Y'all ain't gonna like my answer.
We gonna respect it though.
But let me tell you why prior to. So again, it's certain stuff that I'm used to. So my people, they give the women the cards and we go on about our day. And then they let us kind of decide what's too much or if it's, something sensible. Like they give us the card because they know that we're honest and they know that we're not going to go out our way to overdo it or put us in any type of jeopardy. So to me, if he can casually afford 500 to give to me while I'm outside, 9 times out of 10, it's not even like I'm gonna spend the whole 500. I do feel like that's a bare minimum personally. But again, I could really understand and see how it would be princess treatment in this economy.
Look, if I'm giving
But
you
we're just talking about.
if I'm giving you my car, you better be going to a restaurant, bro. You need
Yeah,
to
that's
go
what I'm
any.
saying. Like, I'm just saying. Are we
No, like
just saying
I've
what
been
kind of? Are we talking about a shopping spree? Like you
I've
just
been
want to
spent
shop.
in
Like
the
not
mall. We
that you
have
need
gone out of
clothes,
town.
that you
And
need shoes. You just want to shop.
Nah, that's so cool. I'm gonna come with you. If we in the mall, I'm gonna come with you. You don't take my car.
Why would y'all date someone that you can't trust with your car?
No, the thing is, it's not that I don't trust her. It's the fact that I need to see it for myself. You feel me? I already don't like money coming out my account regularly. I'm one of those niggas that when I go pull money out the ATM, I cover the screen because I ain't trying to see the numbers. So it's just a personal thing. I want to see the money coming out of my account. You feel me? I need to see that. If I'm a trust you with my card and we in the Houston Galleria, yeah,
I'm thinking the same thing now. I'm thinking the same thing. But hey,
What you thinking? What you thinking?
my brother casually just said, but there's a banking app for that. I say, hey, you know,
no, I
but maybe
understand.
he feels more comfortable being present there.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for your comment, brother. Yeah, I do want to be in person. There is a banking app for that. I do use that, but I'd rather be in person than see my money get spent.
Wait, Carl, what are you looking at?
Like,
This man looked off screen like his brother was there.
no, I've been looking the same way the whole time. Y'all on this screen. This my camera.
Ah, I got you.
Y'all on here.
Yeah, that was rude. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. That question was one of the ones that I saw a lot of women that was saying that was bare minimum. And this is what I'll say to here. I'll say at this point, uh, I feel
Wait, wait,
like
wait, 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 wait. Before you even say anything, let me clarify. I don't think that any woman that can't do it for themselves needs to be calling it bare minimum. Y'all need to stop that. Stop asking that man take you to Peru and you can't afford Peru. Well, I'm not gonna say that either. But what I am gonna say is 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't feel too great about it, unless again he just has a immense amount of influx of funds and he don't have no problem spending it. That's the only time that you should be thinking that that's bare minimum,
mm,
and you can't do it yourself. Other than that, y'all be sitting up here. Y'all don't even got no savings account. Don't get me wrong, neither do these niggas. But y'all don't be having no savings account. And y'all, if y'all do, it's 400 up in there. That's it. That's all. You can get yourself 2 pairs of J's. But yet you getting
damn.
mad because this man ain't buying you Giuseppe Heels. Stop that. Stop it. You
Talk
Whoever
to
son,
a
was
you
writing
mirror.
this,
men
she's not
where you
talking
can
to
Talk
do.
to
you.
a mirror. What I'm gonna say is this. Like I said earlier, I feel like bare minimum is something that I would do for a woman on month 2 to month 6. I would open doors for you. I would buy food. I'll bring your food home. I would do X, Y, and Z. No matter where we are in our relationship, that's bare minimum because you deserve that from the time you're my girlfriend to the time we get married and all that. Because that's bare. Well, the height of bare minimum goes up as you get to marriage, but still, you get what I'm saying. For boyfriend and girlfriend from month 1 to month 6, I should be opening doors for you. If I'm getting food, I should be paying for your food too. I should be doing all those type of things. What I will say is, as we have reached modern society, I feel like not you, Mira. I feel like certain women feel too entitled to a man's money or just their significant other's money in the first place. So when it comes from a position of, oh, he's a man, he should be buying me things anyway, or he should be dropping bag, woo woo, you gotta understand, for a man to give you his hard-earned money, he gotta pay bills. That's first and foremost, and then he still gotta take care of himself, and he still has to take care of you. For him to just drop 500 on you, just because or however much money, just so for your enjoyment, I think it's got to be princess treatment for me. It's got to be princess treatment because I'm not entitled to your body. I'm not entitled to anything that's coming from your way. For somebody to say that your money, giving me your money is bare minimum, I feel like it's a place of entitlement coming there. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, I should just be taking you shopping and spending money on you. That's where I feel like relationships become transactional. In order for me to have, I should be doing the bare minimum for you just for you to be my girlfriend. So you telling me for you to be my girlfriend, I gotta take you to the mall and spend 500 on you? All rip. You come in, I say you gonna be my girlfriend. Next day, let's go to the mall. That's crazy. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It ain't gonna be next day or whatever.
You exaggerating a lot of bit, but yeah.
It ain't gonna be next day, but I feel like if we are we in this because we like each other as people, or are we in this with each other because you like what I could do for you?
Basically, you say, are you in
Oh,
this because we like each other as people, or are we in this because you saw my LinkedIn? I got you,
right.
Kenny.
But
And the
that's
thing,
what,
and
and
that
I
goes
hear
back.
some people say you got to date within your tax bracket, but
No, you
at,
don't.
at at that point, you're admitting that you're only dating somebody because they have a certain amount of money. If you're dating a tax bracket, it implies that you have a certain amount of money.
Mm. I feel like this kind of ties into the earlier conversation of, like you said, relationships being transactional. So like it's getting to a point to where, again, off bat, men expect coochie. That's hands down. Like if a nigga get in your inbox and he sends you some hard eyes and you just flat out tell him I ain't giving up no coochie, they get mad because it's like, well, dang, that was my end goal, but how you just gonna give it to me like that? But at
You
the
said
same
Ratchet caught me
time,
red-handed.
right. In response, women became transactional. Women understand that money is something that men value a lot. A lot, a lot. What I will say, because I do date both, I don't believe that women hold money as high as men do. And when women decide to make things transactional off bat, I do feel like it is now in society a response because they feel like, well, I'm leaving here with something. You just want some coochie. So what you doing? What why would I need to sit here and tell you, hey, I just got my hair done. Oh, let me see. For what? Cuz now it's like, seriously, you haven't expounded upon wanting me in a relationship in any type of way, shape, or form, in a legitimate relationship. You're not feeding or nurturing me to be a wife, to be a girlfriend. So now, if you're so comfortable feeling like you're entitled to some coochie, then I'm entitled to some money around here. And I feel like that's the problem. That's how everybody thinking.
Feel like I heard that in a 21 Savage song. Sorry, that was a random thought.
Nigga, dog.
Is
Y'all
it
remember? I can't
Travis
remember.
British?
I can't.
Nigga.
It's the end of rich nigga shit where that woman talking about if you want some pussy, I need some money. You feel me? That my
But
fault.
Hey,
that's
it
how
probably was though.
relationships are now. Because
Facts.
it's like, okay, well, in order to get some coochie, what are these rappers rapping about? What are these people that have all the money doing? They buying the Birkins. They talking about doing it. They talking about flying the ladies out. The ladies, they want to feel special. So at this point, they'll take whatever they can get to feel
So
special.
so wait. I got a good question though.
Come on.
So if men want coochie, like you said, most men just want some coochie from a girl. So in return, some women just want money. That what we're saying?
I do feel like a lot of women most definitely come off with money talk because they know that men only want coochie. 160,000%.
But if we're in the sense of talking about like building relationships, and we all of us here are talking about actually building a relationship. That's what all these questions have been. Princess
Right,
treatment
but I
within it.
wasn't speaking in reference to any of the questions that you were asking. I was speaking in reference to, I was
No,
actually,
this ain't for you. This ain't for you at all. Cause
oh,
I agree with you. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you wholeheartedly that it's all reaction. It's all a reaction. Be of men wanting just women for their bodies. So women in a sense have learned how to make money from their bodies instead of giving it away for free.
correct.
So, however, in a situation where you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, or trying somebody man comes to you with genuine intentions, not just for coochie, but because they think you're a dope individual, they think you're beautiful, they can see something with you long term. And then in our relationship, a bare minimum standard is now that you have to be able to take me on shopping sprees. We didn't lost the recipe there already. We didn't gone back to the coochie and money argument where we're supposed to be building a genuine relationship.
I
So
do I
if I
do
take you
feel
on a shopping spree, how is that bare minimum?
I'm with you when you're right. And again, that ties back into what the extra part of what I said. So to me, if you coming my way, then yes, that's bare minimum because I could do it tomorrow even. But to the average person, I do understand how that would not be.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's two sides of a coin. And again, especially in this recession, I do think that it's pretty haughty for a lot of people, not even just women, because a lot of men are getting into this whole, oh, well, I like flowers too. Nothing wrong with you liking flowers.
Mm.
Nothing wrong with
See,
you
now
liking flowers.
you gonna open up another can of worms, or men want to be treated like women now. You about to open up
Well,
another can of
but
worms.
as someone who's bi, I can't sit there and act like that's a big problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want, then that's just what you want. I'm just not gonna be the one to give it to you. On God, I'm not.
Oh yeah, no, that I mean, yeah, I respect you for having that respectable thought. That is a flower. If you are a man, I mean, that is wrong. If you are a man and you want flowers, you have issues. You have issues, and you need to do something else because that's crazy.
Cancel them,
I
cancel
got
them right
flowers for
now.
my
Cancel
birthday.
them,
Please,
cancel
please,
them.
please cancel me because
I said I
that's
got
it.
flowers for my birthday. You heard me?
For real.
Yeah, my
Did
girl
you
I
ask
got
will
for
me.
them?
buy a man
Got me
flowers.
what?
I don't have a problem.
No,
Did you ask
being
for them?
appreciative of being appreciative of receiving flowers and
And
making a requirement that my girl better bring me some flowers, two
It's
different
different.
things.
It's
Two different
different.
you deserve to get jumped,
things.
in my opinion. But no, wait, Bomba, you didn't ask for them, right?
Nah, I got flowers though.
Okay, for sure. I mean, look, hey,
Cause
kudos to
you was
you.
appreciated,
I'm
Bomba.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If somebody just randomly got me like flowers, I'd be like, okay, this is kind of weird, but I'd be like, appreciate you.
Can
But
I
if
can I sidebar really quickly?
yes, ma'am.
How y'all feel about telling other men good night? Y'all will call each other up and say goodnight.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that's like telling the man good night.
Is
Because
that
obviously, like you
problematic?
could call Carlil and just be like good night, but you ain't gonna call Carlil just to say good night. You feel me?
But why
That's the part
not?
that's been throwing people off.
Carlil did that. Carlil called me at like 2 in the morning one time. I was like, good night.
Good night, bro. But you know what the funniest part was? This nigga said good night back. He said good night, bro.
Yeah. So I knew what you was doing. I saw the trend on TikTok already.
Oh, I'm weak.
He said, I'm gonna be a healthy black man, okay? There's nothing wrong
Nah,
with saying good night.
I'm about being a healthy black man. Like me and my boy Christian, all my friends, like if I'm close to you, if we about to leave each other, I love you, bro. I don't have no problems. Like if I'm calling you my brother, I can tell you I love you. But I know a lot of men who couldn't do that. It's uncomfortable.
I just want to tell
Or
y'all good night. That's
you said
all.
what?
I just want to tell y'all good night. That's
Like
all.
I feel like I don't have
Well, you
fragile
said y'all could
masculinity.
not.
My masculinity not that fragile. Like even if a dude like try to flirt with me, I'm like appreciate the compliment, bro. I don't. That's just I'm not on that side of the fence.
To a whole new level.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
can't
Like
hear you,
I'll say I
Carlton.
appreciate you. I'll like thank you. I'll say thank you. Then we'll keep it pushing.
You want to know something that's crazy?
What?
So you know, like most of like third world countries are kind of like are very homophobic. You feel me? So I'm from Senegal, and obviously it's a certain way. But up until I got here, it's not like a lot of that. Oh, bro, that's that gay shit. A lot of that you don't pay attention to. Like back home, I could walk around and see two people, like two guys talking, and they're holding hand, and then you're just like, wait, what? But they're not holding hand in any sexual way. It's just like you try to accentuate the brotherhood, or like to be sure that you're telling, like giving people a compliment, like, oh no, this looks good, you look good. And that's like no, there's no thought of, oh, that's that gay shit or something. But I remember like when we got here, like in our basketball team, like obviously you have the same mannerism. One of my friends did something and they're like, bro, no, that's that gay shit. And to him, he's just like, bro, nah, don't tell me that. Like you telling him you gay. Like he heard, it's not he wasn't even saying you gay, but he heard gay, and he just like you calling me gay. So I'm saying like they're homophobic back home. That just awoke something in him, and he's just like, I'm not with that. I'm not doing that. It was just like that's not a concept. To me, that wasn't a concept
Before we
until I
venture
got
off
here.
into a land that we ain't supposed to be in,
Sorry.
I
let's
know,
get
but I'm just
back.
saying like that just it's just trends. It's not anything that's real. Like people now
Yeah,
make it like a big
my
deal.
culture is Barbadian, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. Like, it wasn't until I was sitting there listening to people here, and they think everything under the sun. Hey, everything. You can't even
Mhm.
hug your own homie.
Or
Seriously.
wear pink. I was like, bro, what?
I will say that is a thing, especially in the black community. I think it really changed once we got because we all around the same age. Once we got to a little bit older, you feel me? Like I say even me personally, like I didn't start being comfortable telling, the bros, hey, love you, bro, and stuff like that. So I was like maybe 20, 21. You feel me? Like even growing up, like you know what? I apologize if my dad don't remember this story because he watched the podcast. I remember I was like, I was like 4 or 5 years old, bro. And we were going into a Chinese buffet, and you know I'm a kid. I'm trying to hold my dad's hand. This man slapped my hand away. I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy.
I'm actually dead.
But not like yeah, bro. It just I feel like it didn't even start becoming like a normal thing to tell your homeboys that you love them or just even like these days like going to your boys and venting to them about your relationships and stuff like that. In the back in the day, I would have seen that as like, hey, like you probably shouldn't be doing that or hey, that's gay. But like now it's just like, it shouldn't be gay. Like that should be, something that's customary. Your homeboy should be there for you. You feel me? Like,
But back to the topic. All right. So I guess the way to close this off. Wait, but I had a question for you, Mira, before we got off on the close. You said
Rap
pretty much
money.
that if you could do it for yourself, it's not princess treatment. So,
That's not true. 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 I said that's true for me.
but that's what I'm saying for you.
Oh yeah.
So you naturally, for it to be princess treatment, would have to do something that you can't necessarily afford, or what other way would you not be able to do it for yourself? Like you're not tall enough to do it, or you can't afford it. Like where it is the
I think yeah, kinda to a certain extent.
so you would have to date a man who is a. But if you could take yourself out the country, what does this man got to do? Like take you courtside, meet Beyonce, or what? Like
Nah, I mean, no, it's just you have to. I do strongly feel at again, it is because of my age as well. I'm almost 30. You feel me? So like
I think we
a
all
lot
are. Yeah.
a lot of the little kitty stuff that a lot of people be doing, even in terms of stupid stuff that I be seeing on social media, like a man asking you out in a hotel room. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. There's no way y'all, like, the girls are clocking that as princess treatment. You get what I'm saying? Like, the bar is in hell. And that's why it's so many men that's running around her acting a fool because at the end of the day, somebody freaking on them. Somebody stupid enough to do it. So it's like me personally, there is a certain type of way that you have to bring yourself. And no, you don't have to, you feel me, have what I have, but you do have to be in the mindset and in the works of working towards just doing more in general, not even just specifically focusing on numbers or anything like that, but just doing more, moving forward, doing more. You cannot be stagnant. So let me clarify. I just don't want nobody stagnant. You could be a little bit under me, you feel me, price wise, cause then it might even make me feel a little bit better, baby, if I see you working overtime to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause now I have a different set of appreciation. I'm aware that okay, this man or this woman will go out their way to, take those extra steps just to make me happy and make me feel good. That's what I can get jiggy with. You know what I'm saying? So no, you don't have to be as fiscally responsible and up to par as me, but you do have to not be a stagnant person.
I respect that. I mean, at the end of the day, it goes back to what works for you and that person. You feel
Yeah.
me? At the end of the day, because that's how this whole conversation started. It all goes back to what works for you and that person. You
Hmm.
feel me? Yeah,
And that's how
brother.
it's also gonna end too.
You said what?
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna end too. Because at
But
the
Oh,
end of
we
the
know
day,
we
people
know
can
like
talk and do
flash
these
love.
things.
We know like flash love.
Mama, continue, bro.
I'm fucking dead. Now I was just saying, like, that's just how it's gonna end. Because at the end of the day, people I feel like go through these phases sometimes with talking, but then they just come into that conclusion either early or just too late.
all right, well, I think the synopsis is men and women, if you want to give princess treatment, just do more. Take the basic, take the bare minimum, and then expand on it. Instead of planning a little birthday gathering, plan the birthday gathering in another state or another country. If your girl says she don't feel beautiful, don't just reassure her with words. Make her do something. Go the extra mile to make her feel beautiful about herself.
Ladies, these men don't ever get nothing. Okay? Go on and take that man to Chipotle. Okay? Get that
Give me a
man a
little
triple
Chipotle
dip.
bowl.
he's gonna love you for all of eternity. Okay. And that's me dragging it, but seriously, if he doing right by you, it's okay to do right by him, and that don't make that man gay.
Hey, you heard it here first, ladies. So like, share, subscribe. Before we get into that, Zamir, go ahead and shout out your socials. Shout out for the people. Promo with it. Oh, promo. Yo, I got y'all ticket. I bought a ticket.
Did
I'm
you?
moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving back to the city next month.
Okay. I'm trying to look because I don't be never knowing my names on nothing. Facebook is Mira Howard. If y'all tell my boss, then I'm whooping y'all. I will know who you is. Instagram, let's see, cat fetish, and that's cat fetish with 3 H's. Let's see, tiki taki. Un momento, por favor.
What was that
It's
one? Baconator.
Baconator. That's bacon, the number 8, and then 3 R's. And I am hosting what it is. Oh, a anime freaknik in Chicago. It's gonna be in September, and I'm gonna make sure to send them my flyer so that they can post it.
That's a
And y'all
bet.
should fly out. Y'all should fly out to Chicago for an anime freaknik, baby.
What was that?
We
I'll
gonna
already
October?
be there.
freak a little
September.
something.
September?
September.
Yeah, and I know that I couldn't come see y'all, and I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Boo! Everybody boo her. Boo's in the chat. L's
Oh
in the
my
chat.
God. I just miss my
Boo.
grandma. You feel me?
I know.
So
No, we're sorry for your loss for real
okay,
though.
I'm sorry. That was dark
For
humor, but
sure.
thank
Nah,
you.
you good. But like, share, subscribe, follow on all platforms. Put this in all your family, your friend group chat, but most importantly, send this to the number one princess of your life. That's your
Ooh.
grandmommy. And we out of here.